you're retaining amazing talent. You you're growing. So what do you look for to find these very talented individuals, and then like what's the key to keeping them?
Yeah, so one of the reasons I went out on my own was to create a culture of a place that I wanted to come to work at. So I have that going for me. But I would say the mission and the vision, and the values, and making sure that's aligned with the people that are coming in. And if they're not, then it's not going to work out. So I think aligning those interests, transparency, I think is really important to keeping people. People want to know, what's going on, and it's not, under the hood. Having leadership where leadership is also accountable, right? I never ask anybody to do something that I wouldn't be doing myself, or expectations on you that I don't have of myself. Communication is really important, right? Like making sure we're meeting as a team, and talking about any issues that come up, and solving them. That kind of goes back to the traction, method, and we do that with the whole team where, we discuss issues weekly. We figure out a solution, we discuss it, and we figure out a solution. And everybody's involved in that, so everybody feels like they're part of the team. Having our roles, where everybody kind of knows what they need to do, but all know that they're working towards the same goal of helping the client. So, everybody's working at the same time and not waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. And then also seeing a future at the company, right? Seeing a path forward that they can continue to grow and better themselves personally, and also professionally. I think those are really important for getting, great talent and having them stay.
I couldn't agree more. Yesterday I read Trey Taylor's book, CEO Only Does Three Things, and I'm like, okay, what's the CEO supposed to do? I'm like, what am I not doing? The first one was culture, the second one it was dealing with people, and then the third one was like just metrics and scorecards. So, it sounds like you've really aligned, and you've discovered your values, you're hiring the right people, and then this culture of all just being aligned is just really working well, and you're growing like crazy. So, let's also lean into that and just marketing in general. How has your marketing evolved? What's just big picture, your thoughts on it? What are you doing? How has your mindset shifted in terms of marketing? I know we briefly talked about that before the call. So let's talk about that just a bit.
Yeah, I was very resistant to marketing. I did look at it. This was, 15 years ago when I started my practice. It seemed a little cheesy, or I don't know what the right word is, but I didn't feel good about doing it, and I didn't want to do it. And my belief was, I'm a good lawyer, I do great work, and my work speaks for itself, so what do I need to do marketing for? People know, that I produce great results, and they're gonna just wanna come to me because of that. Well, what the thing is nobody knows I exist. So how are they going to know I do good work when nobody knows that I even am a lawyer or that I do this kind of work? How are they going to hire me? And I think the realization came to me when we had, we were getting some calls from clients that had gone elsewhere and then were coming to us. Or when I saw a case, I read about a case and I'm like, why did they go with, this attorney? Why didn't they come see me? And it was like, oh, because they marketed and I didn't. They don't know that I'm even, a possibility. The other thing was, the people doing marketing were men. I was unique in the sense of starting my own firm, a female-owned firm 15 years ago. Now there's lots of women starting their own firm, but 15 years ago there wasn't lots of us. And so not only was I unique in, I had a women-owned firm, but the lawyers that, my clients would keep seeing is like, oh, for this sexual harassment case, my only choice is these men. So for me, I thought by not marketing, not only are people not knowing who I am, but I was doing a disservice to people to let them know that they have a choice and you can go to a woman for these issues, and you can have, a lawyer that, in my opinion, sometimes was better for certain types of cases. So that's why I started marketing. It was, we still are, building our referrals and networking and all of that, but going into, SEO, we had a website, but we have to optimize our website, and then when social, we have to be on social, people have to know you exist in order to get cases and to let them, so that they hire you.